Alright, welcome to another NES Mods video tutorial. Today you're going to learn about Game Genie Encoding. What that's going to do is going to let you to put little, mods in there that affect the gameplay, like infinite lives, make people run faster, things like that. Now, for this you're going to need a few files. You're going to need your ROM and your emulator. You're also going to need a new program called Nesticle, and you're going to need the exe, the file called GUI.vol that helps it run. As well as a nesticle.pal and nesticle configuration settings file, and that'll all be in the zip file for download. You're also going to need hexbows. Now, normally when you play Super Mario Bros. Game, if you run into someone, you're going to die. Well, with the Game Genie code, you can make them invincible. And it also brings us to the last thing you're going to need: your list of cheats. For this tutorial, we're going to be using the invincibility cheat. Game Genie code will be SSA SSA. Now just go ahead and open up Nesticle. Alright, now that you have Nesticle open, go to File and Directories. And you're going to set the directory really quick, and that's going to tell Nesticle where to output the files we're going to output in a minute. Now, I already have everything set for my C drive. That should be the default drive in your computer, unless you have, extra operating systems on different partitions, in which case you should be able to just put the name of your default driver wherever you want it to output, for that matter. It works just like normal, just like any kind of thing in Windows. Once done, click OK. Now go down to File, Load ROM. If you have the ROM in the same folder as you have Nesticle, it will be right here, and you can just open it up. If not, you can just browse around for it. When it's done, go to CPU, and then I really recommend clicking pause so it doesn't play any music or any distractions from the game. Once done, go to CPU, and then go to ROM patch. Now, I already have the code added in, but you just type in the code SSA, SSA, and you click add, and then you click save, and it'll output a file right there. I'll tell you about it, and it'll be in your C drive where we set it to. You go down to debug, then go to dump RAM. Output another file, and we're done with Nesticle. Alright, now that we have the files outputted, go to the directory where you set the files to go from Nesticle. Take those two files and put them in your folder with everything else. Now that we have that, you're going to need one other thing. You're going to need your Microsoft calculator or your equivalent calculator on your operating system. Now, depending on what you use, you're going to go to View, and then you're going to have several choices. On Windows 7, you would go to Programmer, and it's going to give you these choices, and you're going to select Hex. If you're on Vista or below, you're going to go to Scientific, and there's going to be some options up here, and another one's going to be Hex. Now that we have that, you're going to drag this up to Nesticle and open it up. Then you're going to get a number, 588D. Now you're going to type that in here, since it's in Hex mode, 588D. Then you're going to add 8,000 to it to get the true address. You're going to get D88D, so just remember that. Gotta go ahead and exit Hexpo. Now that we have that, you're going to go ahead and take the DOO file, and the second file is output, and open it in Hexpos. Now press escape and scroll over to Go To. Now open it up and type in D88D, and you're going to get taken to this offset. Now you're going to get several, you're going to get characters highlighted. Now what you're going to need to do is open up your ROM and Hexpos as well, and just have multiple instances running. Now just go ahead and drag that over there for convenience, and open up this other one. Now go to the one with the Nintendo ROM in it, and go to Search Hex. Get ready to have things in. As you see over here, start with F0, and just type in several hex values. I'd recommend at least 4. I would usually do 6. And once you have them typed in, press enter, and it should get you to somewhere. And once you see this, you should only get one return for this. And once that's done, go ahead and exit out of DOO, and go ahead and open up the first file, and then you're going to see the D5. Now, the value I've highlighted, all you have to do is change that to D5, and then scroll over to save. Now that's saved, you can exit out of all of this, and you can open up your ROM and your emulator, and if everything works correctly, Mario will now be invincible. You just run right into enemies and kill them, just like that. And of course the same works for Luigi. Alright, and that's it for today's NES Mods tutorial. Make sure to go to the NES Mods site, nesmods.com, check out some of the new updates, and make sure to enter the Famicom adapter giveaway. It's completely free, and there are only 2 rules you have to abide by. The contest closes midnight New Year's Eve, so you got plenty of time to enter. And though I'll be giving away a Japanese to American Nintendo adapter, it'll allow you to play any Japanese game on your American Nintendo. Alright, that's it, and keep watching for new NES Mods tutorials.